Howdy folks, on my way to the butcher shop to pick up those steers we dropped off. So we dropped them off November 14th. They asked for a 14-day hang time. I like for them to hang for 14 days. That helps the meat to get a whole lot tender. And it worked out really well because we ran right into Thanksgiving. So I got a few extra days of hanging. So might have been 14. Well, we paid for 14 days, and then we probably got an additional 3-4 days. So 14, 18 days maybe of where the meat hung. So that is what we want. So let's run on down here to Bluebonnet Meat Market and pick these bad boys up. So we are here at Bluebonnet Meat Company, getting ready for them to bring that bad boy out to us, and we'll get them all loaded up on the back of this here bed of the truck. So we got 21 boxes, and this is just one steer. So I'll take this in, I'll be back, get the other. Okay, we've got the first steer packed up. On the back here we have this entire stack is quarter A. This box we have the organs, the liver, the heart, the tongue. Then we have this is quarter B, quarter C, and quarter D. So that's the 4 quarters right there. And I'll start contacting my buddies to see which day this week they want to pick up, or if they want to pick up today, they can either come over and we can load them up, or I can take it over to them. So there's the quarters right there, and I sell by the quarter, the full quarter of a cow. 5 boxes full of meat, all the different cuts, ground beef, steaks, ribs, everything is vacuum packed. In fact, quarter A is my quarter. Let me go ahead and open one of those boxes and show you what it looks like. So this box is the organs. You would have here the oxtails. The oxtail. You would have here the cow tongue, the lingua. Then you would have the livers. Nope, this is the heart. This one is the heart. Then you would have some livers. Nope, that's the heart. That's the heart. Well, I don't see the livers. Maybe the livers is in one of the other boxes. So open this box. This one you have the rib steaks. Beef rib steak, bone in. We had it to where you can have it inspected or not inspected. So we had all our meat inspected so you can resell. It has the weight, beef rib steak. These here are the short ribs. Oh, those are my favorites. I love the short ribs. Short ribs. And down in here would be the ground beef. So the way it works, each quarter has equal amount of everything. So all of those quarters, everybody will receive all of the same thing except for the organs. So everybody will receive all equal of everything except for the organs. The organs and the oxtail I will keep myself. There's not enough to go around to all of the boxes. So those stay with me. Everybody gets equal cut of everything else. Let me get out of here because my fingers are getting numb. And it's unbelievably cold in there. Whew, it was cold in there. My fingertips already getting like a little pruny being in there. So, got my gloves, but I had to take my gloves off to open up those packages. But now we've got the first steer in the freezer. We'll go ahead and pick up the second one. There's going to be a few more boxes on the second one, because on the second one, what I asked them to do, I told him I want the beef fat. So I want the beef fat so I can render it and get my own beef oil. So there'll be a few extra boxes that will hold the beef fat. I only did it on one of the steers because it's my first time doing it, and I know it's gonna be quite a bit, so I did not want to go overboard with the fat. You know, if it works out good and I like it, I'll probably start asking the fat for all the steers moving forward. But you know, I don't think I'm going to be eating a whole lot of the fat to need it from both steers. So we'll just get that one and I'll make a video rendering the beef fat and see how that works out. But let's get on the road and go back and pick this other fella up. Okay, so this now is the second steer. So we know that both could not fit on the back of the truck. So we'll go ahead and get this into the freezer and then start making our calls for delivery. We'll stack the second steer. There's the first one there to the left, the second one to the right. And I have a few boxes that are my own. I'll be taking to my freezer in the garage. Now I'll start cooking me some steaks. Well, we've got the freezer loaded up. Down on the bottom here, I have that fat that I have to render, and then everything else in there is hamburgers. This row here, or this rack, I have all hamburgers. Instead of doing ground beef, I like mine as hamburgers, so I don't have to worry about it. I can just take it while it's frozen and put it on the grill. Here we have all the different cuts of steaks. Then we have up here the roast, the short ribs, chuck roast, arm roast, all of that. Then the oxtails, heart, tongue, all that fun stuff is up on that rack. So that right there is what a quarter of a cow looks like, or a quarter of a steer. So we got some good eating on a quarter of a steer. So when you start with a live animal, he was right at about 1,400 pounds. Then the hanging weight was 800 pounds. So that'll be 200 pounds on the quarter. And then this will be the finish, dressed out, all vacuum packed. And as I was saying earlier, each one's individually wrapped. New York strip steak. Tells you how much it weighs. 0.9 pounds. And if you want to, you can go ahead and sell that separate because it has been officially inspected. Your short ribs, 3 pounds on your short ribs. You come here on your beef chuck shoulder roast. That's another 3 pounds. So all of these roasts are 3 pounds. And then the hamburgers, well, I'm not sure because I ordered half-pound burgers. I like half-pound burgers, but these look as if they made me quarter-pound burgers. So right here is 1.29 pounds. So these are not half pounds. This should have been, I normally get 4 to a package. So I'm very happy with the cuts, the presentation. Just one boo-boo there on my hamburgers, but not a showstopper. That's what it looks like. Looking good. We're gonna eat good. Grass-fed, homegrown, no injections, no hormones, nothing crazy. Born and raised on the Mott Cattle Company farm. Well, it's been a busy morning. Got a lot done. Still have a lot to get done. And all that beautiful sun that we had earlier has eluded us. I think early this morning that was a high of the day, right around about 44. I think we're going to be going into the 30s as we go through the day and into the evening. So you take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. I'll probably turn on the grill and throw me some burgers on for lunch. I will talk with you later. Until next time, adios.